My parents never did that to me. I mean, we're pretty much allowed to be ourselves. So, I mean, things like that, I mean, I guess it works for some children and it doesn't work for others. Tom Barinovich was pretty much conditioned to be the super quarterback, and the pressure just got to him. I mean, he's wanted to be a regular guy, and he was never able to do that. I hope wherever he is today that he's actually getting the chance to do that, to be that person that he wants to be.
Well, actually, he's a pretty good artist from everything I've seen. But he seems much happier doing that than he would be quarterbacking, though.
Although at the age of 45, I'm not sure who he'd be quarterbacking today. But I'd buy a painting of his, though, if it's good.
Hey, only George Blanda, right?
Yeah, only George Blanda and possibly Tom Brady or Dick Clark. I mean, those guys, they never age for some reason. Yeah. Well, I had a great time doing this show with you tonight, Jim. It seems like the time just flew by tonight. But, hey, time flies when you got big games to talk about and you're having a great time, right?
Yeah. The last thing I want to add is that I did just look up the status for Rodney Hudson, and you know how important he is, the offense. He didn't participate in practice today. He was limited yesterday, so he's doubtful for the game on Sunday.
Then we're probably looking at going with Bergstrom again at center again.
Yeah.
Well, I actually think, though, it is best for Rodney Hudson to go ahead and rest that ankle, though. I mean, he came back probably too quick last time and re-entered it again. So, yeah, sit down for a few weeks. I mean, if we need you again, we'll pull you in. I mean, we got the guy for 5 more years, so we ain't got to rush it.
Yeah. As important as he is, I would hate to see him come back and early and re-aggravate it like he did a couple weeks ago. And that's when injuries get really bad, is when players start coming back too soon.
Yeah, that's a situation we really don't need. I mean, that guy, he is the quarterback of our offensive line. He's the big boss, and we definitely have to get him 100% at some point.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that was pretty much our show here tonight on the Blackhole Brigade. Jim and I will be back here with you next Friday night at 9:30 Eastern, and we'll pretty much lay down what happened with the Oakland Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs while looking ahead to the Oakland Raiders' big game with the Denver Broncos. And hopefully it's very meaningful, and we have ourselves another good story to tell right here with you guys here on the NGSC Blackhole Brigade. Tuesday night here on the NGSC, you can find my main man, Josh Matson, over there with Shaq Krosky doing their Patriot thing over there with the Flying Elvis Faithful. They do a great show, actually. They do the New England Patriots more justice than I could, would, or would even want to for that matter. But it's a great show. I mean, they're very smart. They're very knowledgeable. They're good friends of mine. Check it out. You'll laugh and you'll learn. So you check them out on the Flying Elvis Faithful. Wednesday night, you'll find me and Josh Matson over there on the NGSC West Recess doing our thing. We'll talk about the college football playoff on Wednesday night. We'll talk about some football, and we'll talk about basketball, and we'll have ourselves a great time like we always do. That's 11 o'clock Eastern over there on the NGSC. And Friday, I already said me and Jim, yeah, we'll be right back here doing what we do at 9:30 Eastern. So, hey, give a look out for us, and we're going to have ourselves a Raiderific Sunday. So, for my main man, Jim Paskowitz, I'm Raider Jerome Butler. Enjoy the game Sunday. Good night, and go Raiders.